Alright, so this one was part of a Fringe film festival competition, part of the Fringe festival if you ever heard of it. This is in Welly, so this is still early on. This is my first year before I was really getting the script and all that stuff ready for my 25 film. But yeah, this is all, again, I thought he had the best one, but surprise, surprise, a bit rigged. They had their fucking favorites and regulars. But here you see my car for 2 years, my Toyota Celica. Man, I love that thing. It was beaten up, it was old. It's like my car now, like nearly 20 years, but man, she still went, had a huge engine. She was rocky, you could tell, like, a lot of owners. Now this guy, Shamal, he plays Yayoshi, and Yayoshi was actually a real guy who lived in Mass University, and he had all these bills stacking up on all this stuff, all these warnings and letters, and then one day they opened up, and I think he did a runner, and so did they. But it's just an example. He had like loads of car tickets, for instance, and that's all Italian. That guy, and then this is like one of their mates as well, playing an alky. Some of this took some tweaking and a few takes, but there's Johnny, hacky sack champion New Zealand at the time. Don't know if he still is, but in the extended cut we got the two sort of champions in New Zealand, the beatbox champion and the hacky sack, or footbag it was known, champion of the world. And there was a little cameo from Blanket Man, or Bucket Man, one of them. Possibly a Blanket Man, yeah, because Bucket Man was dead. So there are celebrities in Wellington. This guy actually had a MySpace page that someone made for him. I gave him a cigarette once, just tried to chat to him, see what it was like, but he was mad. You know, he didn't even speak properly. But there, yeah, bought that no junk mail thing specifically for this, because, you know, it was called Junkmail, and like everybody hates junk mail, right? That's why it's called Junkmail. But yeah, like he's literally like turning his mailbox into a bin. Now he's just like, yeah, a bit of a montage here, just going back and forth with all this. And then he just dumps it. I didn't actually edit this, you know, my mate did, that I shot it with, and who, like, you know, was my producer, kind of co-partner on this one. But there, yeah, litter, hate litter, but you know, just goes to show here. I think this effect I did, actually, I did like some tweaking in the edit as well. The other guy came in, he did some like really good effects, but this one was just like a standard one on Windows Movie Maker, show like when you're wasted, what it's kind of like. But yeah, he grabs the sticker and just like shoves it on there, and then plumps he's out. So yeah, here comes Johnny and Italian, chatting about all the tickets on my car. This was their back alley, by the way, you know. There's a little time-lapse montage. My mate actually did that on his camera, so that's not in the video. This is all stills, turned into like a bit of a time-lapsey thing. Well, that's all wicked. I supplied like the music, some mates of mine came on board, and they're like, my car gets towed, yeah, like literally. Once I did get towed for the first time and only time in New Zealand, man, that sucked. All right, $200. Here's King Homeboy, yeah, beatbox champion in New Zealand, and this is a nice little end credit sequence. Again, I thought this was really sweet. You know, we had like the credits going on, this little post-credit scene. You know, it's just a shame I had to cut Homeboy down for this, because I get it down to 3 minutes. You know, this is little 2007, so my first like proper year there. You know. Anyway, that was Junkmail. Bye bye.